Okay, let me see. Let me see who is going to be on this particular live. Hey, Lady Royal. Micaiah McMillan, how are you? Ken Sean. G Booty. Shanisha, hey. How y'all doing? Sabrina Bryan, how are y'all doing? Love Jones, how are y'all doing? Hey, Miss Jenkins. I was like, please let Britt go live. I can't take no more Nicki Minaj live. You must hear me cry. Good. I'm talking to y'all. I'm just living life, living my best life. Talking to y'all. Oh, Miss Shia. I'm sorry. Okay, let's get the tea. Y'all, so being on YouTube, y'all, it's crazy. Hey Miriam, hey Yvette. I'm gonna just talk to y'all a little bit while we waiting on people to get on as everybody coming in. Good evening to you too, love. So it's just so crazy. Like I just was watching Trey on live. Y'all may not know Trey, know the ledge on live. And it was just so interesting to me, like to really see like people literally when you on this internet, like people will just make up stuff about you. Like they will literally make up stuff about you. They will literally hate on like everything that you do. Like, yes, I did, Lady Royal. I might have to do a video on that. But it was just so crazy. Like, I mean, I literally ran across, videos of people talking about other YouTubers too. And people literally will make up lies on people. They will see you getting super chats and be like, hating on your super chats. Like they think that YouTube make up your whole life. It's just sad. Like people really just on this internet, I'm gonna have to tell y'all, it's some weirdos on this internet. It is some weirdos on this internet. Like I mean, y'all, for real, I I'm in shock after some of the stuff I've seen like running across YouTube, and I'm just like YouTube. Just I pray that they get better at keeping weirdos away from content creators for real, cause it's crazy. Thank you, Tracy. Hey, love. How are you? Lucresis Jack, how are you? Is this get honey? I'm just talking about in general. It's just like people literally will see you on the up and coming on YouTube and they will hate on it. Like they will hate. I'm telling you, like I watched the video and the people was hating on Trey so bad. I'm talking about his whole photo in the video. And literally they was like, and you getting 199 on your super chat, and on Wednesday you got 499. And I think people really don't understand how super chat work. You said be careful because some content creators are crazy too, honey. This whole anybody on this internet, honey. That's why I say to myself, the internet is just a way I feel for them to weed out who is crazy for real. Do you think it's worse because it's monetized? I think, and then people be hating on monetization too. Like people literally will hate because you getting legal money on the internet. Like YouTube was like, okay, we believe in your content, we gonna allow you to put ads on your videos. But people think that super chats is, I don't know. I don't think they understand how super chat really work. Super chats are a two-way street. So you're basically donating to the content creator so that your name is shining on that person's platform, because they may have a lot of subscribers or something like that, and you're getting your name out there when they read your comment. That's how super chat is supposed to work. Like, or you could put anything you want when you donate to super chat, but it's just so crazy. Like, people be up here counting the YouTubers' money. You said you're not sure when or how much you got. It's okay, love, because what they do is on YouTube, they they put it with your revenue that you get paid from. So it's okay, love. But thank you so much for the donation. But it's super chat is also for people to see your name. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's for you to be promoted on that person's channel, because you could put whatever you want when you type the message on the super chat. You could say, hey, love you, such and such. Y'all make sure y'all check my channel out. Like, people do it all the time, but it's just crazy to me, like, how people literally will take your videos, take your pictures, audio, and really think that they could just make videos. It's crazy. It is just crazy. I don't know how it works, but people are jealous of others that get super chat. Honey, when they see them super chats go up, honey, they be pressed. Cause I was like, who is hating on Trey? Honey, it's a whole community out here of crazies on this internet. Y'all best believe when I say it. I mean, and it's a whole community of old ladies on the internet that be hating. I mean, y'all, I've never seen no mess like that. I promise y'all. Um, and the reason that I'm bringing this up, I'm just trying to, warm up before the people get on the live. But I was just like, wow, like being on YouTube, I think people, they be pressed when they see you be moving in a positive direction. They be sitting there pressed like anybody could do what you do. And, I don't get paid. And Tina already said, their problem is it's not an option for them. Like, it's hard work doing YouTube. You gotta constantly put out videos. You are People don't realize it is a job for real. So I don't know. Like, they was hating so hard on Trey on a video. They was like, and he be having them red hats on and match his outfit, and he need to go get his A up and get a real job and work at McDonald's. I was like, wow. Like, y'all hating on a person that hard that y'all go and make a video like that? Yes, Miss Twyla, it's also true that folks will run a story without any verification, clicks, and views at the expense of people's reputation and livelihood. Miss Twyla, that's what I'm saying. YouTube need to cut a lot of this stuff out, because I think it's going to cause them legal issues in the long run, because they need to start cutting this stuff out. Ladybug, exactly. But it's crazy because people will make videos about you as if they know you. Like, as if they know anything more than what you tell them on YouTube. Or they be trying to get your information. Like, I had somebody trying to ask me my name so they could look me up. Like, you'll never. Like, I don't play that stalker stuff. Thank you, McCollum. 48 Patricia. Just say exactly, but people, they hate so hard. Oh, but okay, so now that we got like 100 people on the live, we gonna talk about this whole. Are y'all ready for the tea to talk about the tea about Tammy Rivera speaking on this TK situation? Honey, they mad if you get up here looking nice and you comb your hair out. They mad. They talking about Trey done paid his mortgage a certain type of way. Like, y'all are in that man business way too much, more than what y'all need to do. Mind your business. And I like what Tammy said on there. What God have for you is for you. And if it ain't for you, it ain't for you. Like, people sit up here and act like you, when they see you getting shine on this YouTube, they be sick. Yeah, hating because he said something about he have matching hats to match every outfit, and honey, just hating. I mean, you ain't never seen, honey, they was like, I hate no delay. I was like, oh, it's like that? Oh, nah. We talking about, somebody made, Trey just really just made it real for me that it's crazies on the internet. He was talking about his haters. And I've experienced, you know, haters myself. Trey from Know the Ledge Show. He has the YouTube channel Know the Ledge Show, and he just was talking about his haters the other day. And I was like, wow, like it just really showed me that people just will hate on you for no, you will be minding your business, because Trey don't be up here bothering nobody. You will be minding your business. And I recently had a run-in with people that was hating on me, and I'm like, I'm minding my business. I stay in, I have my own avenue. I give my opinions on, and commentary on different stuff, and then people, they'll come over to your junk, your house, and be mad that you don't agree with what they got going on, and they try to dictate. You're not gonna dictate nothing in my house. You go to your channel and do you. You said stand in your light, tell the miserable to go and hate. They assign to just the haters, ain't for you positive people deal with the hate. It's crazy. Trey always say good morning to his haters and family. Exactly. He's on YouTube is Know the Ledge. But anyway, y'all, let's talk about the tea with this Tammy Rivera situation. Speaking on TK, I was keying the whole time. I was like, I think what's gonna happen, y'all, is that she gonna mess around. TK gonna mess around and get blackballed by them celebrities, because in order to be a celebrity blogger like how she wanna be, is you have to be good with the celebrities, because if you want to go meet up with celebrities to talk, you know how Jason Lee and all the rest of them people, they go and they're able to talk to these people. You know what I mean? They're able to run into these people. They're able to have sit downs. But if you messing with every bottom feeder person that's claiming they have a story on people, and you're not vetting stories, and you're like, you really saying you didn't even really care. But Tammy, y'all, broke down what happened with the Waka Flocka situation. Now, y'all remember TK had ran a story saying that some groupie girl or some chick had slept with Waka like a few, and she was trying to really, egg it on like a few days before Tammy's birthday and all this other stuff she was talking about. So Tammy was like, first of all, what people do is, she was saying, Waka has had indiscretions in the past, and because he's had indiscretions in the past, it make him an easy target for anybody to be like, oh yeah. So I think it was T.S. Madison, Jason Lee, and her. They was all talking about it. Hi, Darcel. So it was crazy because Tammy was like, the girl really didn't have no evidence. She basically was looking in the trash for a condom. And basically it was like, where was Waka Flocka allegedly at? And basically she was like, this happens all the time. Like, pretty much, Waka could have an artist, and he go get something from the artist room or whatever. Girls is trying to take pictures and say, they may sleep with the security or sleep with one of his artists, and they try to say they messed with Waka. And so she was basically saying, like, it's sad that bloggers, they don't even really try to get the truth, like some of these people. Because T.S. Madison, Maddie just asked her straight up, what you feel about that Tasha K situation, honey? And she just was like, it's sad that people don't have no respect for even you having kids, and your kids having to go to school dealing with stuff. But it was crazy because when I was looking at the Exposing Tasha K blog, remember the whole thing was, oh, I'm kids is off limits and all that other stuff. Let me look at the post from the Exposing Tasha K page. So hold on, I just seen it. Dang, I just was on here looking at this from the blog or whatever this is. Let's see. Let me go to their page, y'all. So basically, I don't want to play it. Let me see. So basically, on the Exposing Tasha K page, it said fake news as usual. I thought children were off limits. Trashy K. At Charlie's Angel, much respect to a real mother. Hashtag blank Tasha K. Watch at Hollywood Unlocked, Tammy Rivera's interview for the real story. So it was crazy because it's just like she basically was saying, like, anybody that's a groupie, kind of could go to this person and be like, oh yeah, like I messed with this person, I messed with that person. Thank you, Gene Robertson. Or I messed with that person. And literally, Tammy was kind of like poking holes in the story. She was like, she was like, I was on FaceTime, or I was talking to the security and, different stuff that whole time. And she was like, I would have believed, she said a lot of the time she probably would have believed it if she wasn't in a position where she knew some of the stuff that went on that night. And then she was like, also, she was telling him, just be mindful even when he's out, to make sure, like, if he's taking pictures with females, just be mindful, because they will try to spin it like, oh, I messed with this person just because I took a picture. And even T.S. Madison was up there like, honey, they will do it. They will try it. They will literally say, like, they'll mess with, they'll smash the homie and say, oh yeah, I smashed so and so. Or they'll try to take pictures like, oh, he might have been chilling at a club or something. They, you got the groupie females like trying to get a photo like this to make sure he in the shot. I'm telling you. Thank you, Destin. ATL people knows where she lived. And Jason Lee was saying that the difference is that, between, why, certain bloggers are confident doing what they're doing is because they don't have to run into these people. But my whole thing with, what I felt about what Jason Lee said, she lived in a city where these people is at. I've been in this city. My brother done ran into R. Kelly. They done seen Bow Wow and Justin Bieber at the gym. I done seen T-Boss, Usher before. So you see these people out here. You know what I mean? Like if you live in ATL, you will see these people. If you live in affluent areas, you will see celebrities. I've had friends that seen Nene Leakes, all kind of people. 50 Cent son, all of that. Like, I mean, and Tammy and Tasha live in the same area. Honey, Eve the Weave, Why would any decent girl feel proud about sleeping around? Super chat, that's what I'm talking about. When I first had even saw the interview, my stomach had turned, because it was like, this girl was up there, and TK was like, I'm running a PG-13 show. The girl is up there with no shirt on, like this bra situation, and it was just a hot mess. The girl is on video, digging in the garbage for some type of condom, and Tasha's like, it was on the counter. And I'm like, who is proud of somebody's husband being associated with this type of mess? And being a woman, knowing how that feels if somebody was to cheat on you, why would you want to put that on another woman? Like, I'm just not good with that. Like, a lot of people could say what they want to say. They could call me a hater. They could call whatever. Like, I'm no. When she was digging in the garbage, I was like, no. Hey, sweet ma. Girl, did you see the interview? I mean, for real. And then Tammy just was like, I loved how she talked about her relationship with her and Flocka, because she was like, he had been through a lot, in that industry. And she was basically saying, like, when you get fame and money, it be demons and people just be trying to bring you down. And you, like, it's so much stuff people will do to try to attach themselves to your name. I've seen it. Trey, when he did that video, that was just a wake-up call for me that the more you excel in life at anything, people that are bottom feeders will try to cling to your name. It's sad, but it's true. Like, you literally gotta beat these roaches off of you. Like, get away from me. Like, oh. Yeah, she had receipts. It's just sad because it's like every bottom feeder person decide they want to have a story on you. It's all these opportunist type of people that they want to, use. And I really think more so, like, even if the dude, she claimed he wasn't cheating or whatever, like, who really, it's like, who really cares? That's not my business, because that's not my husband. She's good with her relationship and her husband. They've been married for 5 years, and she basically explained, like, because the way TK perpetrated it was like, oh, she lets him cheat, and he just is allowed to come back, and she was basically like, no, it was a time in their relationship where he did have indiscretions, and she put him out, and he knows, she's basically say he knows where he will be at, um if he busts that sort of stuff again. But honestly, I really believe that he's truly in love with that lady. Like, she basically said she was praying for him, like, to, you know, be with somebody else, because she was at the point where she was real done. But she basically was like, God, and in her mind, she was basically saying her truth was God had put her in his life to kind of help him, because he was going through a lot. The boy brother done committed suicide, and another brother, she said that he had died, and he was basically going through a lot. It just really made me look at TK just more just disgusted than I already was, because it's like, people have real families and real feelings. So how about daytime getting channel snatched for a little while? Wait, what happened? You making notes for the TKO right now? Took a break. Sweet Ma, you over there coming up with your receipts, girl. TK setting her daughter for bad karma, and she needs to believe that. Yo, what you saying? Let me see who said that. Cause what you saying, Dee Love, what you saying is so true. A lot of people think that what their actions do, that you reap what you sow, it just applies to you. No, if you do certain activities that cause a curse on you, a person could die, and if that, whatever you do, it affects your lineage. That's why I pride myself on not being foul out here. My mom used to always say, I'm not getting nothing foul by any means necessary, because you have to think about your kids and your kids' kids and their kids. When you out here being foul, it don't just affect you. It affects your bloodline, your lineage spiritually. You will put a curse on yourself if you out here being foul. Yes. And it's so true. People, I don't wish harm on nobody, but people open up the door for that activity in their life. People open up the door. If you believe in karma, but I believe in you reap what you sow, and there's not a curse without a cause. I'm so serious. Like, people have to know when you out here being foul. You ever notice a person and they doing dirt in the street, and then their innocent loved ones, stuff happens to them, and they didn't have nothing to do with what their people was doing? That's because that's how that works. Let me see what y'all saying in this chat. Daytime's Tea Time channel had 3 strikes and almost got taken down, but Tasha showed her how to beat the strikes. What happened? Why did she get all them strikes on her channel? Why did she? And I wonder why she ended up with all them strikes. I'm telling you, them celebrities, I feel she gonna mess around and get that channel messed up. Now I hope Daytime Tea Time get herself, get that taken care of, because you ain't working hard for nothing. You know what I mean? She need to maybe dissociate herself from that TK situation, honey. What's good? Brit dropped them down. She gonna become a story when someone catch her husband doing something. I don't know nothing about that, Lord. She was flagged by TK and it helped TK. I don't know anything about that. They're saying that TK helped her beat the flags, because allegedly she had 3. Now I don't know anything about that. That's what the people in the chat is saying. Daytime has her head so far up TKA. She probably smells like a ooh. Y'all, my thing is, as far as the whole Tammy situation, I have respect for what Tammy said. Now, something that I didn't like that was done in the interview, y'all. And I think that they kept pressing that issue about comments that Waka Flocka made about, I don't know, like I guess like gays or transgenders or something. And I'm just like, I was so happy that Tammy cleared it up because it was like Tammy just showed so much love to people. She just was very classy. She's always been very classy to me. Watching her on Love and Hip Hop, she's always been very classy. But I didn't like how they kept on trying to bring up comments. Like if her husband feel away, then her husband feel away. But she did defend Waka though. She said, "Listen, I've seen him respect people and all this other stuff. I think they need to let it go. Like if he not saying nothing now, let it go. A new dawn, new day." Okay, so let me see. Daytime, tea time don't do her proper research either. I think people need to just stay away from that, like going too far with that celebrity gossip stuff. Because what happens is you have to be when you do that type of stuff, you gotta have a lawyer on standby. And I think Star was explaining that. When you break certain stories or if you're gonna get into the journalistic side, you have to make sure all your I's are dotted and all your T's is crossed. Because if you go over to that side and you decide that you're gonna, say that you're putting out exclusive celebrity stories, you better know that they exclusively could have a lawyer or somebody to contact you or to take you to court about some stuff. That's why I really don't get into that unless I only deal with stories that have been published by a credible news source that they have put up on their website or whatever. I don't really be messing with trying to go and find people who know. And then that allegedly thing too. You cannot bust out and say, and I be telling people this. People think that they could make up something and then say allegedly. In order to use allegedly, you have to it has to be alleged by a credible source first. So basically, I can't bust out and say, "Oh, well, he probably gonna go to jail allegedly." No, the person would have had to been booked or something, and they would have had to run that in the public forum or the news or something like that. You can't be busting out with gossip and then say allegedly, and then think that because you're saying that it's gossip, that it's gonna let it slide in the court. No, that word exclusive is going to get folks in trouble. I'm telling you. And then when you say exclusive, an exclusive story is when you're having a sit down with somebody that has firsthand knowledge about the person, or you're dealing with a person that was involved in a situation that if you got to get sequestered, if you get subpoenaed, if you get called to the court, that person is going to have some documentation to be able to prove what they're talking about. Because you can't even let people get up on your platform saying certain stuff either. Like, I just don't understand how these people think. In the 70s, 80s, and 90s, you get your head kicked off by behind gossip. Did you see TK new community post? She talking about Quavo and Offset cheating. She said someone came out spilling wine. I think what's going on, y'all, is that I don't know. We haven't really heard too much from the whole TK situation, and the way that I feel is like maybe it needs to be some controversy right now, because if there was quietness, people, they know what's going on with their channel. They may look at their analytics and say, "Hey, I want more views on a video. Maybe I need to start talking about this, or maybe let me not do that." I don't know. But I just would leave that Cardi situation alone. The Cardi situation and people associated with Cardi got the person into the situation in the first place. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Rose. But she all about transparency, so it should be fine to spill it. LOL. I feel like it's some stuff going on behind the scenes that we just don't know about. Well, I don't really feel like that Quavo situation is really news because Quavo has already professed that he's a playboy. He's already professed that he's straight out the jungle, no safari. I have yet to see Quavo, you know, from my eyes, publicly claim, sweetie, like dudes do that. They may chill with you, they may kiss on you, they may take pictures with you, but they, certain dudes, they still will swing it whatever way they want to. They'll hit, listen, and he's at the point in his career where the girl is up and coming. He could literally say, listen, I'm letting you be here around me. You know what I mean? You're getting the perks of being around me. I'ma smash whoever I want to smash. How does she know that they don't have that understanding? You get what I'm saying? Like dudes in the industry be like that all the time. Like you around me, I'm letting you be here. You're reaping the benefits of being around me. I'ma smash whoever I want. And if you don't like that, you could hit the bricks. Men will bust it to you like that all the time. Certain men, or guys that be on their F boy status, they'll bust it to you like that. Okay, thirst buckets attract other thirst buckets, so they keep using. Ooh. Okay, have not been able to. Okay, so TK has not been able to get another breaking story to excel her channel. She needs to rebrand her stories. Birds of a feather flock together. Okay, beyond the lights. Okay, Crystal. Basically, Tammy Rivera went on Hollywood Unlocked and basically said that they T.S. Madison officially asked her about what she thought about the interview with Tasha K. And Tammy just basically was like, these bloggers, they just put out, to sum it up, they put out, some of them, they put out fake news. And Jason Lee was like, because they feel comfortable, because they're behind a computer screen and they feel like they'll never meet some of these celebrities. And Tammy was like, groupie girls, they take pictures of celebrity men all the time and talk about um, they sleep with the person. And she was basically saying, like, the person didn't present no evidence that this person actually slept with the person other than the fact that the person was dumpster diving through the trash looking for condoms. I was telling y'all in the first place that was, you hear her say niggas like 1,000 times last night on that fake Cardi story. Ooh. Wait. Let me see what y'all saying. She blanked up her channel with that trash and that fake stuff. Eve the Weeb, I'm telling you. Cause even YouTubers that was bigger than me, even they Rob was saying, girl, you might want to just chill with this because this don't have you looking right. You might want to take a minute to rebrand or something. Also, Quavo can't cheat on somebody he not with. He was asked if Sweetie was his girl, and he said no, but he like her company. That is clear. For I like dealing with you. You enjoying the benefits of my company, but you not my official girl. So it's like, how is Quavo cheating and he never publicly claimed the girl? That's what I was saying. Like that sounds crazy. Wasn't she even on her platform saying that he didn't publicly claim the girl? And then there's interviews. Also, Quavo can't. Okay, so CK poking the bear with the Cardi B. Why mess with somebody who wrote a song about running down on a B not once but twice? Exactly. And I think Cardi is getting tired of the foolishness too, because even the way she handled the whole Nicki situation, she said, listen, this going back and forth, I'm not doing it no more. And as a YouTuber, I can understand that because at a certain point, even as a woman, you get tired of going back and forth with people. Like, I'm not about to keep going. I'm not going back and forth with nobody on this internet. You gonna either get that cease and desist notice, lawsuit, restraining order, or whatever I got to do to get you away from me. But I'm telling you, these bottom feeders, you just need some tennis racket or something. Get them off. Brush them off. Ew. Why they can't just go away? I'm mad. Okay, let me see. Where was Dee Dee's comment? That's where I was at on the list. I'm mad. Nikki M said she slept with Quavo to make Cardi mad. How does that make sense? I hope Cardi doesn't address toxic because that's what she wants. Exactly. I hope she just. Oh my god. I hope she just get a lawyer. I would just stop talking to people at a certain point because it gets annoying. And I was hearing even bigger YouTubers say that at a certain point, you just gotta send your lawyer or to start flagging some of these folks. Something. Because it gets annoying at a certain point. Like people just putting out fake stuff and thinking they could be, they could just say anything they want about you and all kind of stuff. Remember how them little boys showed they liked you by hitting you? I'm just saying. Ooh. I think Tasha say how Cardi responds to everything, even with fake stories, and she say it trends when she responds. Well, maybe that's what she was hoping for. Did y'all see when she covered the Jada Pinkett and Will Smith story? Just sloppy. Miss Column 48 Patricia, I gotta see that. I didn't even look at that. She didn't like that Tasha put her daughter's picture on the story. And then when you messing with people, kids, I'm telling you, you start playing. God don't like that. You start playing with kids, you putting a curse on yourself. I'm telling you, you might as well tie a millstone to yourself and drown yourself in a river somewhere because you're playing with kids. It ain't gonna be well with you. Leave them people, kids alone. It's one thing for you to talk about adults, but leave the kids alone. After about 5 minutes of yelling and carrying on, I had to leave. Maybe she need to put the glass of wine down and get a glass of water. Ooh. I wonder why celebrities don't flag TK videos even for copywriting. I think with them, like with certain stuff with celebrities, it's like public, but I think they have full rights to come at somebody for slander though. Cause they're public figures. You know what I mean? They're public figures, and a public figure. Well, even the record company could, if they wanted to, run down and say something because they own different aspects of an artist's career, in a legal sense. And I think that people, if y'all gonna do YouTube, please get yourself familiar with the law. Do not be one of these YouTubers who just be doing this stuff because you'll get in trouble. She hasn't gotten in trouble that we know of as of yet on the forefront. But don't be one of those people. She has lost a lot of subs. Ooh, it's proof out there. Y'all going in. I'm hoping and praying Cardi focusing on her health and not TK foolishness. Me too. Do you believe her recent video about Cardi about having seizures? If you go on Cardi's fan page, she's on holiday at the Dominican Republic. I'm telling you, y'all gotta realize when you put name or something, people try to attach, maybe certain YouTubers or celebrities' names to certain content, but I don't think they mind if you're not bashing them or like slandering them. But it's like, how are you using their images and stuff and you're slandering them, but then you're going around on YouTube telling people if they talk about you flagging them. I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand. Like, I could see if you wasn't slandering nobody, but a lot of times she be slandering people. Like, it's like saying people are having seizures and saying people had basement butt shots and all the rest of this stuff. I mean, sheesh. Let me see. She gonna get in trouble when somebody catch her in public. Hey, Honcho, you ain't never lie, honey. Let some of these people, and I'm telling you, you can run into these celebrities out here. I promise y'all. It probably hits on freedom of speech / press. Some stuff come across as freedom of the speech. You cannot say somebody have herpes and stuff like that. That doesn't cover under the freedom of the speech. That certain stuff does not cover that. Certain stuff that is damaging to somebody's reputation, and then you're blatantly tagging their name in it so that when people look them up, their name is your defamation is under their search. Oh no, you costing them people money, and they can prove that you're costing them money because you're causing people to have form opinions about them, and that could be potentially causing them to lose jobs, gigs, and other stuff. That is a lawsuit. Unless it's blatant, dangerous, and slanderous lies. For real. Certain stuff you could talk about freedom of the speech, like Alexis was saying, but certain stuff is like, nah, you could get sued for that. The Vin Millige says TK is desperate for her next exclusive and a burst in subscriber count. Deep down, she knows that she ruined her own credibility with her lies and false stories. That's crazy. Alonda, you ain't never lied, honey. It is some cool. I don't even want to use crazy. It's some demonic activity. Brittany Lane says you have freedom of speech, but you have to be accountable for what you say in accordance of the freedoms of the speech. Yes, because even if people, even the newspapers, magazines and stuff, they have to be held accountable, y'all. So you are absolutely right with that. Yes, but the Inquirer does the same thing, and it's hard to win defamation cases. I don't think it's that hard, honey. You saying somebody had but JJ is itching and they got herpes and had all them boxes of Monistat 7. I don't think it's that hard. Because literally, she have even now other people making jokes about a person having herpes. I seen another celebrity making jokes about Cardi B allegedly having herpes and stuff. And you know where they got that from. They got that from that video of that interview with Star Marie on there saying that mess. Alonda, yes. When it gets too hard, I get off to declutter. CK trying to get to 1 million with these exclusives. And the crazy thing is, you don't even have to slander people to get 1 million subscribers on YouTube. All you got to do is go do prank videos. If y'all ever watch CJ So Cool and the rest of these people, all they do is prank videos. They prank their family members. They scare the dog. They scare the cat. They scare the kids. All them people do is prank videos, and they have millions. I'm talking about 1.1, 6.5 subscribers. I mean, literally. If we have to be understanding about people not liking gays, I think the what? I ain't about to get into that conversation. That's just too much. I don't have the patience tonight. Next family she goes after is D Wade and Gabrielle Union. Watch, they had a baby last night, so congrats to the Wades. Mm. You know they making jokes, honey. And everybody done heard about TK because the celebrities is making jokes about TK now. It's a lot of celebrities because she's popular on YouTube in the entertainment section, but it's a lot of celebrities that been talking about TK. They a lot either they not really kind of saying her name because they don't want to give her press, or they in passing be saying situations about certain bloggers putting certain stuff out. But you know who they talking about though. Yes, but Cardi B is an A-list celebrity. There's probably all kind of lies out there about her in the tabloids and blogs. The question is, does Cardi see suing a small-time YouTuber that's worth it? It's not even about it being worth it. It's just about the point of making an example out of people. Sometimes you have to make an example out of people. Sometimes you just have to make an example out of people to let people know that you would sue them. Shoot. I was just gonna say blacks should understand it when it comes to them not liking us. Okay, most likely try to say he cheating on her. They probably talk about her behind the scenes a lot. I'm telling you, I'm talking about everybody probably from Charlemagne. Remember that Charlemagne situation? And he was talking about the situation on the radio on the Breakfast Club. Because I think she was trying to say he had sent her a letter. Next thing you know, she didn't talk about Charlemagne no more after that whole incident. Then the little documentary that was put out, or that was supposed to be put out by Choke No Joke. And then Crystal put out the truth, thank God, about what happened with the whole Jessica Reed situation, because a lot of the information that was provided was muddied up, and a lot of the truths wasn't being told by this YouTuber. And I was like, wow. So she got it from him for real, for real. Crystal. Crystal, your video, honey, opened up my eyes. I was like, wow. So you lied about this? It was so much stuff like that we heard about via her platform, like that was not true regarding that whole Jessica Reed situation. I was done. I was like, bruh, so literally you presented yourself as somebody that was really trying to put out, factual information and all of that, and you just tarnished your, like, why tarnish your brand for to go viral? When you go, it's so many ways to go viral, y'all. It's so many ways to go viral that have nothing to do with destroying families or Alexis, she needs to, because I get the feeling that Cardi is probably tired of these folks, for real, for real. I get the feeling because when she started talking to Nicki Minaj about defamation, I knew it was real. I said, "Oh, you talking about Nicki, telling Nicki that she defamed you? When you start using that, that means you tired." Yes, but TK is hungry to do it fast without putting in the work. It's some YouTubers that been on YouTube for years and they're at the position that they're at because they put the work in. Like some people, they luck up and then they get a whole bunch of subscribers. Like I've been on here, y'all, since 2009, but I wasn't consistent with my channel. Like I was in college working and that sort of stuff, and then I just decided to do YouTube and be serious about it. And it paid off. Like I ended up, like, getting, I had one video, and the one video kind of made a lot of attention come to my channel. You said if she see her in ATL, she probably gonna catch her. She be going in. Yes, you have to make an example. Since she's wiping her butt with the cease and desist letters. She ain't wiping her butt with them letters. People be real puffed up to that real paperwork come. I'm telling you. They be real puffed up. And why would y'all think that Tammy said that Tasha lives next to her? Why do y'all think she would say that? I'm interested to know what y'all you about to start, but you procrastinating. If you start a channel, just know you just have to be consistent. Don't listen to these people trying to hate on you, and just put the work in, because the more work you put in, the algorithm is going to see that you putting in the work and being consistent, and that's going to bring traffic to your channel and get more of your videos to be pushed. Okay, seems like these days people love to hurt people who are already hurting. They get a kick out of others' pain. They praise their pain. Exactly. Yes, YouTube does give people, like, if you try to because people be thinking like, oh, I'm gonna just put videos talking trash or put certain stuff. YouTube gives the people your address, your email, everything to contact you legally in case you want to press charges or file a lawsuit. Hey Britt, okay, I don't need to be mean. TK is the least person to be talking about. We need to pray for those young college kids in LA, y'all, for real. Okay, I'm trying to find the best way to respond. I'm trying to find. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back to that. I'm trying to find the best way to respond. Okay, but did you see when Waka said her lawyers too? She made a whole another video. She loves it. She loves when she gets attention. It's all about the videos, because she letting her know where you live, because CK is white. Serene, what? What did I do? Remember, she said Deb offered her a job before or tried to work at her office. Mmm, that is interesting. Okay, so nothing. It proves he Lovely T was being honest the whole time. And she need more rest. She be lurking so hard for info. She tripping. The reason why I said that because I don't like to really offend people, but it's like my thing is I don't like, and this is this I'm not I'm not trying to be offensive. Prayer, a lot of people pray to be seen. You get what I'm saying? I'm not one of those people that pray to be seen. So prayers can be done in silence. Just because a person is not talking about something as of right now, it doesn't mean that it hasn't been done before. You know what I mean? A lot of people, and we live in a social media age where people, it's like something happens, they're like prayers for Paris, prayers for this. But the question is, are people really praying? Because I have a praying relationship with the Most High God. You know what I mean? I have a real, I'm not just waiting for incidences to happen and then say, oh, pray for this situation. I pray to prevent those situations because people always wait to pray after a tragedy happens. So that, I mean, that's just gonna be my response to that. Like, I may have already prayed about that situation. You just, and two, you can pray wherever you are. You can pray when, where, or whatever. But I'm just not gonna act like this is pop culture. Okay, I have my moods for stuff. I may choose to discuss, something at a later time. Somebody brought it up to me earlier in the live, and I decided to say, okay, since y'all are interested in that, I will make a video about that. People hearts go out to all those people. Okay. Okay, so hey, at Kat Peterson, she would have to have a real conscience first. She's saying that because she keeps putting out fake stories. She's gonna get out of hand. Toxic going to come after somebody, someone that will go in on her. Oh my gosh! Because some YouTubers want to be sued by TK riding that coattail. Y'all are going. Y'all be going in. Y'all be going in. Oh my gosh, y'all be going in. I just think that it's just honestly, like, I hope that her, Tammy going on Hollywood Unlocked. Y'all know how many like people follow Jason Lee's show. So to know that she went on there and said that, that's really going to open up a lot of people's eyes to what's really going on. What's your opinion on Nicki Minaj's career? Do you think she's washed? BTW, The Sun did an article on Nicki Minaj's UK tour in crisis due to low ticket sales. First her American tour, now her UK tour. I don't I don't think she's washed. I think that all the negativity due to what has transpired with her and Cardi has had an effect on her career and her likableness. I think it's people that love her, but my thing is, it's a lot of people that say that they love Nicki Minaj, but the same people, it's like, why are y'all not buying them concert tickets? Like, y'all stay on the internet harassing people about Nicki, and then when it's time to show up for Nicki so that y'all can stunt, if y'all barbs for y'all to stunt, y'all not buying the concert tickets. It's just time for her to shift gears. I think that she just needs to, like, if she would have just, I feel like, embraced Cardi, and it would have been like a, oh my gosh, like female unity and female empowerment type of thing. I feel like it would have made her more likable. She would have sold more stuff. But because as of recent she's been portrayed as the bully, this is what we have. Lots of people watch them and maybe they will be this will be the thing that turns the tide. I know, like, all it takes is like one major blog to talk about something, and then you have all the other blogs wanting to talk about, the situation. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate you. But how the Barb's was going in on her about her look on IG. I just you said the Barb's were nowhere to be seen. That's what I'm saying, Miss Musty. Like, why didn't they buy her concert tickets? Like, y'all ride hard for her. Y'all be going to flag people pages. Y'all be all amongst the internet. But when it's time to show out, are y'all buying that album? Are y'all buying, them tickets? Because y'all know people, when she don't sell tickets, people is gonna be looking. I'd be making boss moves if I was her. Behind the scenes work where your money make money for you. Exactly, T. Exactly. Yes, she definitely should have embraced Cardi and the other females. It would have been good for her career. I'm telling you, I feel like it would have been good because you know how like probably how much money like they could have made doing a tour with her and Cardi together and other female artists, and people would have been like, oh, this is like back in the day, like Lil Kim and everybody, like ladies' night type of stuff, Moulin Rouge, something. Okay, so Diddy doesn't write his music, Drake doesn't write his music, and Nicki praises them. I think she never liked Cardi, and the writing part is the only reason she can go in on her. And the crazy thing is, I think a lot of artists be talented, like they're able to sing and they're able to rap, but when it comes to writing a song, you know what I mean? Maybe they're not the best at writing a song. So maybe they need other people to help. There's a lot of like battle rappers that I love to listen to, but they're trash at creating songs. They're just not good at creating songs. And because you're not talking about it, okay, so maybe they broke. LOL, she's stopping her own fat and bags too. Hey, Hunter, you stay saying somebody is stopping for driving, guys. Sorry, can only listen. Okay, Crystal. Okay, Natasha says, honestly, Brittany, I love your channel and I respect how you clap back and address certain topics. I just wanted to say, keep going in this direction and never change. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate the love. I really do. Okay, so let me see what did Sheba say? I missed it. Dang, let me go back up. I missed when Tasha did happy hour and would give advice. It would be funny, like a convo with your drunk aunt, and now it's just not the tea. I feel like a lot of times, like, um, you can start to get success, and sometimes it could go to your head, you know what I mean, or you start to see that you're elevating and you start to see things are changing, so it's like things that you once took your time doing, you no longer take your time to do that, and sometimes you just it's humility is everything. Like, I knew something was going on when she started, how people say the crocodile tears, and she was like, oh my gosh, I'm content. I knew something was going on then. I was like, humility and prayer is the way that you show that you remaining humble and that you're acknowledging God in everything that you, in the Most High in everything that you do. So it's like, I want the Most High to be elevated, and then if He decides to elevate me in the way that He wants to do it, then that's fine. But I feel like when you start to get beside yourself, I feel like pride is just the road to destruction. I mean, and literally, the devil will allow you to be propped all the way up for everybody to see for your fall. It's just you build your house on a solid rock foundation. Do not build your foundation on sand, because when you build your foundation on sand and lies and different things, it's just not gonna, and negativity, it's just not gonna end well. It's just gonna be like, at the beach where the water is chipping away at the shore and pulling the sand in, and then eventually the house is gonna collapse. So it's just like that's I feel like that's what we're seeing. I feel like if she continues the negativity, it's not going to be positive. Like it's not going to end positively. You get what you put out. Okay. Okay, the same ones you step on the way up be the same ones you step on and you fall down. You sure right, Brittany Lane. Nikki could have been doing so much more, but she go no, she gets a radio station to talk trash. That is true though, Eve. She went and got that radio station to talk trash about Cardi. Like I really have not seen her really. It seems like when she decides to talk about Cardi, that's when it's like the biggest thing ever on the show. But like she could be doing so much, other things like I be seeing Rihanna got her makeup line, something. She could have got a makeup line or something. She put the cat eye, the cat eyeliner on. She could have came up with an eyeliner or something, or something. Nikki had to give all those fans their money back for the fake autographs, and she had the nerve to talk about Travis K. Oh, she tried to twerk and squat. You talking about her on the EMA? I'm telling you, natural is a real beautiful thing. It is a real beautiful thing. I wish people would leave themselves alone. This lady Royal did my. Oh wait. What are we talking about, y'all? Let me see. Oh Lord. Should have did the radio station and had all of that upcoming female rappers up. Yes, I would have loved to see like different female rappers together. Like when Remy had did her performance and she had Cardi and Latifah and all of those women. I just seen the empowerment. I was like, wow, this is beautiful. But it's just, I mean, she need to stop trying to be Wendy Williams, Mr. Money. Honey, a lot of people were saying that she was trying to be the next Wendy, and I really think Wendy is, to me, she's messy, but she done went and got security clearance for some of that stuff. I don't think Wendy is just doing that stuff. I think that she's really going to get security clearance for stuff. It's not enough for a person to do stories they know are fake, and when they're called out, they apologize. The damage is already done. It's tough in these YouTube chat streets. Which I oh, a clothing line. Rose, didn't she already have that clothing line? And what happened with the clothing line? Yes, at Summer Jam, I was there. It was a movement. But my thing is, she had the clothing line and then had the nerve to tell Steve Madden that the shoes was ugly, but the line at Kmart allegedly didn't do good. At least Steve Madden is still on the up and up. Most celebs don't like Wendy either. Some of them do though. They go on there to promote themselves because people as much as the celebrities hate Wendy, it's a lot of people that like Wendy. And Kmart is closing. Just saying. Yeah, I forgot it got pulled due to low sales, supposedly. That is crazy. We need some empowering women. This drama is not good for the youth. It's not. And I really wish, it could have been so much positivity that came out of that. The Barb's didn't buy her Kmart gear. Lord. Kmart didn't good at all. Deron and Baby Fat did better. Y'all play too much. Angie Martinez called Wendy's a one good time. Wait, when was that? When was that? I'm up and I'm all ears. When did Angie Martinez catch Wendy Williams? I got to hear about that. Y'all play too much on these chats. I promise. Wendy been in the business for years, radio first, so she knows a lot of celebrities. But my thing is, if you're gonna be a celebrity blogger, you have to be okay with some celebrities because if they all hate you out the go, how are you gonna then do stories if they all linking up together? Let's say they decide to all link up together, like Tammy or Rashida or somebody, or maybe a Rihanna and Rihanna. Let's say she do a story about Rihanna and somebody else, and they just decide to link up and go after her. You know what I mean? And exactly, Wendy has a machine behind her, and the machine is going to get security clearance. You could look it up. She was talking about how she ran down on her and she realized Wendy wasn't fighting back. She was just shielding herself. It's like a Nicki Minaj. They're gonna shade and talk that tough talk, and then when you see them, it's gonna be behind security. Nicki was literally on Twitter bragging about having the number one show on Beats Radio. I think she's obsessed with being number one. Whether it be music or radio, she gotta be number one. Yes, it's true, Pink Glitter. I believe you. And J. Cole was saying something that was so true that I heard. He was like, if you're obsessed with something, like if you are obsessed with money, it's like an addiction. It's never gonna be enough for you. Like, so you're gonna get 1 million and then be like, I want 10 million, and then I want 50 million. It's never gonna be enough for you. So it's like you would think because she's been number one so many times that it would be like, okay, let me give somebody else some shine. I done been in the forefront. It's like I constantly have to be number one. And maybe that could be an insecurity or something that she has. Yeah, J. Cole had did an interview where he was talking about that. He was saying like whatever if you obsessed with being successful, that's it's never like nothing that you do is never gonna fulfill you. So you just have to kind of be careful about what your obsession is with certain stuff. Like if your motive or whatever your motive is, like prime example, TK motive is to always be exclusive and to always go viral. So if that's your obsession, you're gonna be obsessed with that, and it's never gonna be enough. Nothing that you do, it's like, okay, I done got this amount of views. What can I do? You just keep doing stuff that and taking crazier risks out of desperation because you want something so bad, and it's like what God has for you is for you. You don't have to try to step on nobody to get it. You ain't gotta hate on nobody. You ain't gotta be mad somebody is doing this because what God has for you is for you. If he'll do it for one YouTuber to have 1 point whatever million subscribers, what make you think you can do it? And that's the thing that be having me laughing too when they get to talking about this black sector and stuff on YouTube. Cause I'm seeing, I literally the dude CJ is black and he has 6.5 million subscribers. She alienated herself from certain social circles that she would have had access to as she rolls on her platform. Well, she also started doing stuff, and I feel like a lot of us YouTubers and people should be aware, like certain stuff that we say. That's why when I was talking about somebody and I said that they were old, I made sure that I said I wasn't talking about everybody because I don't have a problem with people that are older. I feel like older people, they give you so much wisdom, and they could tell you a lot about life. But that's why I made sure that I clarified. Even with her, she was, when she had this star, she was like your Walmart greeter, and you old, and you too old to be on the platform. Like it's not people that star age on YouTube making videos. I watch a lot of older YouTubers, and I think that they're funny. I think that they're delightful to watch. and I enjoy watching them. I enjoy watching people like Star and other people that may be older than me. I like watching it because people, your age doesn't determine whether you or not you're gonna have a lit personality or not. You could be any age and have a lit personality. You could have something to contribute to a discussion. So it's like when she said that, I kind of was looking to the side, like, how do you know that some of your viewers are not from, are not working at Walmart as a greeter? Like, how do that you're not offending people? The same way too with, people that always are so race driven and they always like the race bait. I don't really like that like hate type of stuff. And I was so happy when Noda Ledge or Trey was up there saying, like, if you want to put them type of, extreme racial comments, he was like, don't link my name to that. Do that on your own stuff. Don't try to link my name with you. Because people, they try to put their views on your platform, not realizing that your name is, on there. You may have a different idea for your brand that doesn't involve what you alienating a group of people. And I'm totally against people trying to alienate people from watching them on YouTube, because it's like, if your goal is to build a brand, then you're not going to just get one type of people. There's different types of people that want to watch you. So, hey, Black Jade. Bati, is it T or Ty? I don't be want to call people the wrong name. I do not be want to call people the wrong name, y'all. Well, maybe when she come back, she could tell me. Okay, even when she didn't get number one album on the Billboard, she was bragging about having the number one album in 86 countries on iTunes. She emphasized that, but ageism is a real thing in the industry. I definitely believe it is. And I think it's because with women it's different. Like, men at any age could talk about sleeping with bad bees and all kind of stuff. Like, I mean, it really is I feel like it's a ageism, it's a sexism type of thing. But it's like with females at a certain point, I feel like they expect women to kind of, be a mother, to have a certain view. It's like when you cute, when you 20, it's not for everybody, but you could be like with your tongue out and doing, that thought type of stuff. But when as you start getting older, that junk doesn't look appealing. It's not even cute. You know what I mean? All right, Sheba. Not everyone knows that they think they have to knock the next person down to get ahead is pure foolishness. There's enough room for all of us to be great. And certain things that different people are good at, that might not be your calling. A lot of times, we just, we see a person doing something and we might want to do that, but that might not be what you was called to do. You might excel in something else. Women getting rich sex at 40 is looked down upon. I'm not saying women are beautiful at any age. I'm saying that society begins looking at you like, ma'am, I don't want to hear you talking about popping pussy on a handstand and you at the age. Like, I think they said 35. So you about to be 40. There's people at 35, they're somebody's grandmother. Not to say that that's old, but there are some people that's 35 that are grandparents at that time. Let me see. Like, people want validation, but Nikki's on a whole nother level. She does that to be number one. I can't comprehend that. Everybody eating, can I have some grocery? Oh, that's big facts. Okay, let me see. Why pink glitter ain't coming through? Nikki built her image on sex appeal. When people think of Nikki, they think of her A and her raunchy lyrics. I saw her perform on the EMAs talking about eating her cookie with the struggle twerk. I'm tired. Like, I mean, it's honestly like what dudes think. It's like once you hit a girl, so many times, it's like it's boring. Get it out of here. Like, next. It's kind of like that. So it's like, okay, we've seen you bent over several times. We're looking for the new thing. Not to say that women are a thing, but I'm saying like certain males think this way. I've heard this before. Like they're more, it's like we're looking for the new thing. Not that you're not great, but wow me. You know what I mean? Like where's something to pique my curiosity? Like we've seen it all with her. Like we've seen you bent over, we've seen you in the cat latex suits, we've seen it. It's like the girl who sends the guy 100 like inappropriate pictures, and it's like he gets to the point where he's like, okay, something new. Like we've seen it. It gets that's why when you it's like when you build your career on that, it kind of fades out quick because it's like at a certain point, it's like even with the Kim Kardashian situation, y'all. It's like I don't want to see Kim Kardashian naked any type of way. Like I feel like she's been naked so much that it's not even a wow factor anymore. You said she surpassed her era. She just needs to move on. Her lyrics are okay, but she started getting big headed and hating. It's not a good look. Exactly. That's what I was saying. She needs to change her look and her flow. I don't think I feel like she will always go down in history as like maybe like a legendary female rapper because of all of the things that she did while she was, popping in her career. But I think like she doesn't like Cardi was saying, you don't want your legacy to go down like you was like the biggest hater in the world. Like I think that she should, I would, maybe we should see her in some movies. Maybe we could see her do, other like avenues. Like you seen Tupac and other rappers, they were in movies, they were doing different stuff. They want Nicki to mature from the shocking ways, but men get to talk about killing niggas at 40. I'm telling Miss Mussy, I'm telling you, I feel the same way. I feel the same. Society just has a double standard for women, but I think it's just because people just honestly don't really want to they don't want to see women do that. I don't know why it is, or they just don't. Like I mean, even with the whole Madonna situation, I don't want to see Madonna naked nowhere. I wish she stopped getting naked. I wish she stopped talking about sex. Okay, all her stuff sound the same though. And oh my OMG, that twerk gotta cut that out. They had a video of her before. She had implants or shots, whatever she got, and I don't know. It started to make them look like a blow up doll. It's you want her to evolve in her music. I think she knows when to stop with the sex appeal. She knows her career will be over. What is Nicki without her sex appeal and her A? You know what would be more sexy if she got the behind shots reduced. Give us something new to look at because you could hardly even move with it. It's like, okay, you seen women Remy, she got on her weight loss journey. We see something new to look at. She has reinvented herself. It's just no. I don't want. I'm tired of the struggle twerk and all the rest of that stuff. And it's not even no shade because Nicki Minaj when she first came out was like the prettiest person ever. Like her shape looked more natural. I was like, who is this girl? Rapping with these bamboos on the doorstep. Now it's just like I'm over it. She should do some movies, but she might have burned some bridges on that end as well. I maybe it's some people that would like her though. You said how old is Madonna? Madonna need to stop kissing people. Let me look it up. Age of Madonna, cause I would love this. Madonna, they say is 60 years old. Okay, those butts are horrible. Nikki's butt is out of control. You said she's 65. She did good in Anaconda, but the Barbie dream was that video was bad. I think she just needs to just stop trying to hang on. Yeah, stop trying to hang on to the number one spot. But why can't she transition into makeup and clothing like Rihanna? Rihanna is literally letting Ella May, Kalani, and SZA shining while she's becoming a billionaire, but you don't see people saying that. Exactly. You don't see Rihanna sitting somewhere hating on Ella May and Kalani and the rest of that. And I think it's partly, I love, what I would say is Rihanna has branded herself well. That's what I'll say. But I think it's because, and two, like, she has influence and that sort of thing. I think musically, I would say that I like a SZA or a Kalani or Ella Mai way more than I like Rihanna, and it's only because of their vocal range and ability. I will say that. K Michelle said she and Nicki had the same. They got the same butt doctor. And wasn't K Michelle on that thing crying to get that mess out? And then it seemed like the budget for that Barbie Dreams video wasn't as big as her previous budgets before that. That's the thing. People are trying to do and fulfill others people's purpose. Here, people like, I want to do business all because somebody else doing it. So you living somebody else's life. I think she would make an excellent little kid's voice like Rihanna did. Okay. You said not performing wise. I'm just talking about, Rihanna could dance and that sort of stuff. I'm just talking about, I like their vocal range. Like, I feel like Rihanna is a okay singer, but she's not as great as a Kalani. Like, vocally. I'm not saying, like, she has a lot of influence, but I'm saying, like, vocally, I like a SZA or a Kalani or Ella Mai more than I like a Rihanna with singing. But she do make poppin' music. People listen to. I like Janae Aiko. However, I think the studio helps Janae Aiko way too much because when she performs live, it be sounding. I will never forget that performance where John Legend had to save her life up on that stage. I will never forget when John Legend had to save Janae Aiko during that performance. It was like, no, sis. Okay, so Rihanna also left on top musically, like her transition didn't look forced. She tried to ooh sex appeal in the Barbie Dreams video, and it was just her posing and biting her lips in front of the camera. I hate when she bends over. It looks so nasty. My next door neighbor child could have conceptually better content over Nicki's Barbie Dreams. Janae had me sleep at the concert, no stage presence. Y'all be going in. What happens when it leaks? They gotta go to the hospital. Okay, you said Normandy too. It's a lot of these young girls that they have singing careers, honey, and they can sing. She had it all removed. K. Michelle said it was over 300,000. Wow. I saw K. Michelle in person last year, and her butt was huge. Like you could see it from the front, huge. Wow. But it's like crazy because I think they were saying that her legs was not able to support all of that. Like when you get your body done, your body has to be able to support all of that. You can't just be going to get all that stuff. Yeah, Aaliyah J did do her makeup. I think for that, excuse me, I think for that particular video. And you could tell because it looked better than usual. Y'all know Aaliyah J be slaying. She be slaying makeup wise. Cause her makeup was looking good in that video, and her hair too. Whoever that new stylist was for the video who hooked them wigs up, they did that. But the video was just no. Her legs was too small for that. It's the same. Like if you have big boobs, your body has to be able to hold them up. Otherwise, you're gonna be having back problems. If you got a big butt, your legs got to be able to hold them up. And then her legs be turned out like that. Y'all know the legs that be turned out like a V, and it be looking nasty, man. Arrogance Tay did her hair. He quit. Okay, so Normandy is being called the new Beyonce, but you don't see Beyonce doing interviews being mad that this happening. Same with Mariah and Ariana. Why are you laughing, Tia? What did I do? I don't like. I mean, I think it be looking nasty. You gotta like. Mm mm mm. I think her legs was just too small. Like the bottom of your leg shouldn't look like my arm, and then you got like a table booty in the back. You notice she hasn't been the same since her and Drake fell out. No wonder. He quit because of the barbs. Oh wow. This is just sad, y'all. I mean, I feel like the internet be getting people in trouble because people be hyped. Like they will type and they will put up videos and they will do a lot of stuff that they would not do in person, and it just literally has people just no. She's Safari back. She needs Safari back in her life. She do not need Safari back in her life. And what she was doing was true. I think Safari just is. I think Safari, y'all, is so corny. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I really think Safari is corny. 100 on this. It was like boo, 100 on that, and then somebody threw that bottle. I was done. I was done. I want to see her butt deflate like a car wheel when she poke when it I poke it with y'all going in. I just think that she shouldn't have got no more. I think she should have took some of it out, reformulated something. I honestly think Nikki got her body done when she went missing a couple of months because her A looks stiffer and different. Plus her legs and hips look bigger. I know it does look bigger. Like it looks bloated on the side, like like when a hot dog is getting ready to bust. If you heat your hot dog up in the microwave and it's getting ready to bust on the side, that's how it looks. And it's starting to look like Lil Kim though. It's starting to look like Lil Kim. The Barb's went in on him because they didn't like her hair for an award show, and to his defense, he said she wanted the hairstyle. Mid-career crisis. Her A was sagging when she left. Lord, they got to be careful. All them fillers and silicone cause lupus. I'm telling you, it's a lot of people that they be up there, they go and get that mess, and then they have to go get it out, and they be crying about lupus like symptoms. And one girl was like, "I wish I never did it." Like we was just on here when I did the Zanique video about the bright ocular surgery, and I'm like, why would you mess with your eyes that you need to see? That's a no. She need to get it reduced or something because it looks nasty. And I wish Kim Kardashian too go get that mess reduced. It looks nasty. It's not sexually appealing. Mm, it don't look good. Even the dudes be somewhere like posting up the pics. I be seeing it. They be like, yo, that looks nasty. They don't even be looking at it. Like, what is this feather? They don't even be looking at it. I need to do that. Like, there need to be 911 hater blocker. Oh, look like ice cream melting on a stick. They say it caused like lupus like symptoms, but people have been getting illnesses and stuff from they've been getting. I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at how I was just fanning like that. Like I was like, what is that in my face? Bigger butts are not cute. If you don't have a natural, K Michelle doesn't have lupus. She thought she did. The doctor misinformed her. Some people do be getting illnesses though. I don't know if it's lupus or they be like it's lupus like symptoms, but I have heard of other people saying lupus and stuff like that. She can't get it reduced. You could have another look that is sexy other than having a big behind. I think it just looks nasty. I'm not saying get it small. I'm just saying make it look realistic, like you lost weight or something. Do something. Get in the gym, get your abs right, get your, your workout on. You have access to all them trainers and stuff. Get you some abs. I mean, they could suck some of that out, get some abs going or something. Do something, but it ain't working. It ain't working. I would tell her like Birdman told the Breakfast Club, get something done with that. I don't got no more talking. She needs a natural looking A because her A right now looks nasty. Exactly. Is it Shania or Shania? Exactly. Big shapely butts are cute. LOL when it looks natural and you putting in squat, putting in the work. Exactly. She gotta accept herself before she get it reduced. Julian the King. Johnny Blaze had abs cut into her stomach. I think when they do that lipo, it just allows it sucks that fat off the top, so it allows you to see your stomach muscles that was hiding up under all that them rolls. Let me see. Big A's and long fingernails. How do they? Oh, that's nasty. That you. Oh my gosh. That's why I don't, and no shade, I do not like the fake nails. Number one, because when I had fake nails one time, they it came off and it was the most painfulest thing I've ever experienced. Number two, I was watching on YouTube. It was a video. A girl was like, her stylist had braided her hair and she ended up getting a scalp infection from bacteria that be underneath them fake fingernails. Like, I don't even like, I won't even probably touch no food if I think your nails is too long because I think about stuff like that. Like, when I go to restaurants to eat and I look down and I be like, I don't even like that you bought it to me. Like, You said you cringe it. It's just a simple fact. Like everybody use the bathroom, so everybody knows how it is when you go to the bathroom. And literally, when you look underneath your nails, I don't even like my own nails too long because I don't like dirt and stuff to be able to get up under there and it be looking like that. No. I saw Quavo do an interview for the album and he said Quavo is not a friend. He basically said they're dating, and when the Shade Room reached out to their team, they confirmed. Doesn't that mean they're official? I don't know. I mean, he still looked like the type of dude that'll be like, "Shorty, you here, but I'm gonna be hitting other females." There's a video on YouTube showing how to get the surgery for fake abs, basically sculpting fat to make it look like, oh my God, just work out. Get the weighted hula hoop and be doing crunches like everybody else. Priscilla Presley got illegal fillers in her face. The doctor put industrial silicone into her face. The silicone ended up hardening. She would need total facial reconstruction. Oh, dumb. Why have fake abs and not have the strength to go with it? When I be up sometimes at night or like vlogging and I will do crunches. Like I'll do crunches. I'll do the weighted hula hoop while I'm talking on the phone. And it's simple stuff that you could do to get the body that you want. I don't understand, like, I mean, if it benefits Sweetie career, so I'm sure when he says that she's quiet. That's why I would hate being in a position where the man is making more money or has a little bit more dominance on you because then they will be able to tell you stuff like that. They would be able to tell you stuff. If you going to go get a big A, taking baths is a must. I'm Fake abs are weird. I mean, the male celebrities be getting their abs airbrushed on. Everybody is paying for the same hourglass figure, and there's no diversity anymore. Exactly. I think a lot of women be getting the plastic surgery thinking that men is just in love with that, but then when you be actually talking to men sometimes they be like, "No." Well, you know the thirst trap ones, they be down for it, but then some dudes be like, "I don't like how that looked." Like everybody's body is looking the same, like nobody's body is looking different, like and then it starts to look nasty. Like everybody has the same skinny legs at the bottom and a big behind. So the upper part doesn't match. You could get fake at yes, there's a surgery they just said, Vin. Them IGs. Yeah, some men actually do like natural women. Like I feel like women a lot of times they be thinking like, oh, I gotta go and get the hair extensions. I gotta get a lot of that. But when you talk to a lot of men, they be like, why y'all can't just not do that? Like, can I see you like, regular? I think so, Crystal. I really do. Yeah, I feel like I've had some men say they don't like when I put the wig on when I'm on my channel. Like in my comments, you said it's like a ostrich look. The ostrich look is in now. The most I like to do, I like my eyebrows and I like some lashes and that sort of stuff. It's this girl with hella thirst traps on Instagram, and her boyfriend called her a bad bee. I'm like, everybody seeing your girlfriend's body. He may be comfortable with that. I thank you, Krista. Ah, when you get too much lipo on your tummy, it looks super weird. Belly button looks weird. I think that's how they said you could tell. Hold on, guys. Hold on. My ear was ringing. I don't know what was going on. My ear was ringing. Oh, good night, Sarah. The part that gets me is that these particular women complain about the guys that come to them, but adorning yourself in a bunch of fake stuff only attracts a particular guy. Well, you gonna keep or get a man how you attract them. So if you are selling sex, then you should not be surprised that that's what you're gonna get. Now, I this is the part of the Instagram model age that I hate because there's a lot of women that thought so it makes it bad for the women who don't because men kind of feel like sometimes that all women are somewhat of the same. Like if they try it one woman and they get away with something, they feel like they could try it on you even if you're not that type of woman. And it's just like the amount of cuss outs that you got to do is amazing. Or lashes. Oh my goodness. I don't like the fake lashes that look like I just want to peel them things off your eye. I like them to look natural. If I have on lashes, I don't like people to know that I have on lashes. Like like the battle ring ones that you just be like looking at somebody and they be blinking and it just they have on a fake lash and you just want to just go and peel it off real slow. Just the like we all wear extensions or makeup, but some people are completely obsessed with it. Exactly. I think some people take it too far, and I think some people like have like a body. I think they call it body dysmorphia or something like where it's like once they get a plastic surgery, they just keep going, and it just never stops. It's like they trying to fight the age clock, but they think getting a plastic surgery is gonna make them look younger, and it just starts to make them look more and more plasticky. They do it to compete with the other women. They all want to be the baddest. I don't get it though. Like, be the best. Jason Lee was saying it. Like, people could try to do you. Just be the best you. Like, nobody else could do you. Some of these people be wizards with the makeup. Oh, when I be looking on YouTube and seeing that Korean makeup, I be like, ooh, the women, and you see how they start and how they finish. And now I can understand why the men be like, I need to see you without makeup first. I've never understood why they said that. I always thought men used to hate on women for the makeup, but now seeing some of the YouTubers when they do the makeup, I be like, what? Kanye's mom dying should have been a wake up call for industry people. Exactly. Has anybody seen the human Ken doll? This guy looks like a Mack truck in the face. Julian, I gotta see that. I have a sorority sis who put so much makeup on that when I saw her without makeup, I didn't know who she was. Wow. But when I see the Korean makeup, how they put the tape on their face be a whole nother shape. I'm just not into it. I appreciate like makeup. I appreciate, hair extensions and that sort of stuff. But I'm not into it when it makes you not look like yourself. I feel like you're intentionally catfishing people. I can understand you glamming it up, but if you are a total different person, like I'm looking at your picture and it look nothing like you at all, you have just changed your whole identity. I'm like, oh no, what kind of sorcery is this? Like when I think like when I get my makeup done, because I want to get my makeup done professionally for certain stuff like photo shoots and that sort of stuff, I'm gonna tell them, please don't put that contour on my face. I already have like a handsome type of bone structure. I don't need no more chiseledness to my face, because I feel like when they go to put that contour, like I had a friend one time, she was doing like my makeup and she put like the contour on, and I was like, sis, I already have high cheekbones, so that's not gonna look right. I just didn't like it, y'all. I didn't like it. I don't like the creepy Korean eye contacts with the large black. Oh, I don't like that either, Black Jade. I know what you're talking about. Serene. Oh, I heard about that. How do you feel about these white girls looking like black girls? It was trending on Twitter. They was purposely putting on stuff like self tanner and trying to make their hair afro curly and stuff. I was like, I really wish black women understood the beauty that we have. Like, we are the most emulated, yet we do so well, not all of us, but some of us do so much to look like other people when other people want to look like us. And we look like that naturally. Literally, the girl that I seen on the Twitter picture, she was as dark as me in a photo. And I was like, that's a white girl? I was like, wow, this is what we doing. So the picture was saying, because I seen Chrissy did a video on it. The picture was saying that they are trying to look mixed or black. And the one white girl, she had so much bronzer on, you would have thought she was my color after she put all that bronzer on, y'all. And I was like, wow. Thank you, Letitia. Or is it Letitia or Letitia? Let me see. I loved your video about brown eyes. I think everybody wants what they don't have. I know. Why is that? Like, even because people mention the bright ocular surgery. I'm like, why would you want to change your eye color when it's Letitia? Okay, got you. I'm like, why would you cut your eye open and make an incision so they could put a silicone overlay over your eye? Like, I wear contacts sometimes. Sometimes, I be irritated with that. You talking about cutting open your eye for them to put a silicone overlay over your eye and you almost going blind for what? Like, when having melanated dark brown eyes or brown eyes, that's the more it's more health benefits to it. Like it means that you're less susceptible to disease. Why can't you just appreciate what God blessed you with? I don't understand that. God bless you with something, you tell him it ain't good enough. I got to go get surgery to correct this. If you don't have a behind, just I mean, just I just don't understand it, y'all. And I'm gonna go get me some stylish glasses sometime because I don't always, want to wear the contacts all the time. But it's better because you can see, you know, it has, glasses. If you look down or you look to the side, it's kind of hard for you to see. So you have to kind of like with the contacts, you can see 360 like all around. Like you could look down and you could see like how your eyes would see. Some people are though like scared of contacts. I mean, you just got to make sure you washing your hands and all that. Your eyes are pretty already. You don't need them anyway. Yeah, that is crazy. They was risking going blind, so you want to be able to see your eyes, even be happy with the color, not even where exactly. Like what? And then the thing is, people that people think if they get lighter, it's gonna make them more acceptable. Some people look weird. Some people be looking straight weird without, melanin. Like they go and lighten themselves up thinking that they're gonna be the truth. And I'll be like, you looked way better as a dark skinned person, or you looked way better. They go and put everybody is not meant to have blue eyes. Like some people be literally getting them blue contacts and that stuff looking like straight demons. They end up looking like an uncooked chicken. What about the breast implants? Sounds scary. Trying to look. Mm-mm. If a man can't love you for your breast size that you at, honey, let him go. And honestly, like I used to feel a way about girls who had like smaller boobs because they get all of the cuter bras and stuff like that. Oh, tattooing on their eyes. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That first of all, it's painful if you scratch your eye. You talking about tattooing your eyeball? That's a no. I could just infection and all kind of stuff. I just don't see that going well. Like Remy said, you look great when you bleach your skin. It looks nasty. It really it doesn't look right. Why did your friend tattoo Little Wayne on the inside of their lip? Wayne got it on his eyelid. No, I'm done. Like, I mean, why would you? Why? Why? I just no. And then the thing about tattoo ink, certain tattoo inks have been linked to some types of cancer. So it's like I would not mess with that. And then you putting that on your eye. No, that's no. She went blind. See why people do dumb. It's self inflicted warfare. Self inflicted warfare. Why would you mess with your eyes? Okay, so what do you think happened with Cardi and the bartenders? Wasn't she supposed to be in court at the end of October? Pink glitter, I don't really know. We'll have to see. Only time will tell. I just know that I mean, they tried to make it seem like she really got, hardcore arrested, but there's been nothing else. It's been real quiet concerning that. How do you feel about people getting celebrities' names on their body? I'm not trying to be shady. I don't think personally that I would do it. You know what I mean? I think to me it could kind of be perceived as idol worship, but that's a person. That's the person choice. I'm not. I think it's idol worship. Like you taking this to the point too far. I just like using my fingers to get an eyelash out. You said you talking about a tattoo on your eye. That's enough. Rose, you don't like the face tattoos? I feel like it depends on what it is. If it's not too weird, I'm not gonna be like, cause it's been guys that I've seen that they had the face tattoos and I didn't really feel weird, but it was like, why would you? And then it always be the real cute ones that decide to mark their face up. Like, why? I met like the finest Creole dude ever, and the dude just had a tat in the middle of his face, like right smack dab in the middle of his eyebrows, and I was like, "You messed yourself up." If she was arrested, why wasn't her mugshot leaked? Every celeb's easy list celebs mugshot was leaked, so I'm sure if she had a mugshot, like they said, it would have been leaked. I don't know. They probably just called her in to call her in. Maybe her lawyer got her off some type of way. We'll just have to see when they'll put it out in the tabloids what happened. Where like Gucci got that ice cream. I don't understand dark skinned men getting tattoos on their face because I feel like it's harder to see them. So it'd be like, why, you know, why? Why did you do that? Yeah, I don't even really think she was Donna. I don't even really think. I think they just made that a big thing. You said no. What, Crystal? I'm just saying, like when the dark dudes be getting tattoos, let alone it's like sometimes when they get the body tattoos, depending on how chocolatey they are, it's hard to see the tats. Tats on face means no job. And listen, it's no shade to the chocolate man, cause y'all know. Yeah, that means no job, Black Jade. You are absolutely right. So that means like you are not gonna be a hindrance to my life. Unless if the person have their own business, then that's a different situation. You know. They had a nerve getting color knowing we can't see. Oh, why you? Oh, Brittany, you done found. That's the night with that. And I love a chocolate man, y'all. Like I hate it. The thing that I wish that some men realize is like bare skin is could be so sexy with no tats. Like I when I see a guy with no tats, it's like the sexiest thing ever to me. Cause I think a lot of guys they be want to look like I feel like it makes them it separates them from the other guys that have the tats. I don't really like tats. No shade. I would talk to a guy with tats, but I just like bare regular skin. Like I like your skin to be clear, glowy. Get you some skincare in your life. Have I seen D.O. Hughley tattoos? No, what's going on? The teardrop tattoos bug you out? Kevin, you don't have no tattoos? Oh man. I'm just I just you feel extra cute without the tats. Girl, his look like henna tattoos. I mean, I got henna on right now, like on my eyebrow area, but it's semi permanent. You go wipe. I mean, you go wipe it off. Like in 2 weeks, it comes off. But you don't like face tats on girls. Do y'all remember that girl that was on that Ray J for the love of Ray J and she had that tiger on her face? And I just was up there looking at her like, why did you go and get that tiger on your face? His hands, neck, and full sleeves. The tattoos are green. Ooh. D.L. Hughley have a eccentric type of look though. I mean, I'm not shading people that have tattoos. I feel like whatever is the person is comfortable with, because everybody is grown. You know, did Ray J get a man? Yeah, henna is like I forget exactly. It basically is like ink. So when you apply it to your skin, it's like staining. So it literally will stay there depending on, how long, if you exfoliate it or whatever the case is. Mine be lasting like kind of like 2 to 3 weeks when I do henna. Some people like use it to dye their hair because it's like a pigment that just sticks to your skin and your hair. You don't like Cardi B's behind tattoos? At least you could see hers though. Like I just don't be understanding these people that go and get these tats and you can't see them. I like his look, but check out his Netflix special. You will see the tattoos. I'm gonna look at it, Black Jade. Okay, so you don't mind the tats. Brittany says I don't mind the tats as long as they're not offensive. Yeah, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Like I would talk to a guy that has tattoos, but they can't be crazy. Teardrop tats used to scare me. Now it's like everyone has them, so I'm like, maybe it doesn't mean what it used to mean. Oh, Rose, you talking about she was a stripper, it was appealing. It's ashy though, she needs a touch up. Lord. You said, Kevin, why you said chest tattoos are the worst? I was looking at this girl get hers removed. I think it was CJ So Cool, wife royalty, and she wanted royalty removed off of her chest. And they say it hurt worse when you get it removed more than it does when you get it. You tired of everybody trying to get the Rihanna tattoo? What's the Rihanna tattoo? Yeah, I thought it meant that they were in a gang too, or they had murdered somebody or spilled some blood. Oh, she got it removed. The one underneath her boobs. Oh, why did everybody try to start that? That is so. Guys with the back of chest tattoos got your heart. You can't lie. Fool calls, Lord. I think a couple of tats are cute, but not completely covered it with them. You said the ball and chain for life. Did you see that show though, Britt? The one with Snooki in it. Snooki was on a couple of shows. She was on Jersey Shore, the one with her and Jay Wow. I love Rihanna's chest tattoos, but those type of tats are called breast lift cover up tats. Search it up. Maybe Rihanna like the style of the tattoo. Wait, so they're breast lift cover ups? I'm gonna look that up. It used to mean they killed someone now. I heard that costs more to remove and it hurts more. Yeah, it does cost more to remove. It costs a lot of money. And then they have like creams that you could use to rub it on. I think people with brands have it worse. Your dad got two. Oh. All right, y'all. I'm going to get out of here. I thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed my live tonight. Y'all, I need to ask y'all if you like the videos like this, thumbs up the video, like the video, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And if you want to catch my lives or more Brittany Chanel videos, hit the notification bell and hit post notification options and hit all notifications. You got to hit all because if you don't, it's going to be automatically set to some notifications or occasional. And you don't, y'all, I don't want y'all to be missing out on all the fun and stuff on the channel. Let me see what y'all are saying. Bye, Tia. Have a good night. The tears mean 1 year done in jail. Yes, Crystal. Notification gang. Nunu, I'm going to look it up. Oh, Jim Love. You done said you don't like it. But Black J, good night to all of my subscribers and people that watch me tonight. I hope y'all enjoy my live. I love y'all. Mwah. Thank you to all my wonderful moderators, Rose, Crystal, Black Jade, Sweet Ma, T, um, who else? All of my moderators, even if y'all wasn't here tonight. I love all of y'all, and God bless y'all and have a good night.